Hello, I'm Michaela and this is my November wrap-up. Altogether I read 9 books in November and most of them I don't have with us because they were library books and I eventually had to give them back. But the first 3 things were library books and they were Billy and Me by Giovanna Fletcher, Bart Simpson Big Shot and Bart Simpson King of Pranks, which were graphic novels. And the next one I do own, which is The Christmasaurus by Tom Fletcher, and I will link it somewhere. It may be in the description, it may be on screen, you'll have to look. And the next thing that I read was The Walking Dead issue 39, which I read online. The next thing that I read was Digital Fortress by Dan Brown, and this has brought me up to date with all of the Dan Brown books that are out so far, and I do believe that he's releasing a new one next year to do with the Robert Langdon series, and I will be buying that whenever that's due out, and I will probably devour it within a few days. The next thing that I read was a short story by Carrie Hope Fletcher called Winter Snow, and this has to do with her book On the Other Side, and it's from the male main character's perspective in this little short story. The next thing that I have is A Gingerbread Cafe Christmas by Rebecca Raisin, and I couldn't finish this one. It's the only DNF that I have in November, and I liked the first half of the book. I thought the first story in this was the best one, which I think is usually the case with novella collections. And the second one was just okay, and then when it came to the third one, I got maybe 20-30 pages in and it was just terrible, and I couldn't finish it, so I put this one down and just let it go. Now, for the haul / TBR that I've got, I don't think I'll be doing TBRs on a regular basis now, because I don't have many books to read anymore, so it's just going to be a matter of buying them or borrowing them from the library. And I have bought one book, which I will probably be reading within a month anyways, because I like to do that with books that I buy full price. And that is Eerie, Airy, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, by Maria Headley, which is the second book in a series, and I forget what the first one was called. Magonia it was called, which I thought was just okay. With the first one, I thought the concept of it was great, but it could have had more world building and a little bit more explaining to the world, which it didn't make much sense, and she could have explained our way around it a little bit. So I just want to see how this one's turned out after the first one and see if she's learned that she needs to do a little bit of that. And the other 2 are from the library, which I will be reading this month because they are due it back in December towards the end of the month. And the first one I'm going to try and read is I don't even know how to say that, so I'll let you make your own mind up about it, by Kate Morse. And I liked the first book, which was Labyrinth, and I'm going to see if this one is any good too, just to see what the rest of her writing's like without having to pay for her books. So hopefully I like that one as much as the first one. And the last one that I'm going to be reading for sure is The Rest of Us Just Live Here by Patrick Ness. And I read A Monster Calls in November, so hopefully I like this just because of the writing, because I thought the writing in A Monster Calls was pretty good for what it was. So hopefully I like this, and again it's free, so I'm not wasting money if I don't like it, I can just throw it back at the library and say, nope, don't want this crap. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope to find out what you've been reading during the last month and what you're going to be reading, and thanks for watching.